Ambia sana.
Haya, kitashaweka settings to 720. Haya, anangoja feed.
Ndio.
Feed iko. Haijaonesha?
Mambo ngombe iko kwa page yako.
Iko kwa page yangu hapo. Hebu angalia. Haionyeshi bado. Halo? Sam. Umeipata? Halo? Wewe bado hujapata feed wewe. Hebu angalia nini?
Iko. I've been live for 1 minute 13-14 seconds.
Iko live hata yeye mwenyewe.
Wewe shida yake ni nini?
Hebu angalia. Feed iko hapa inaonyesha kwa page yangu hapo. Tunatumia simu.
Iko live.
Yeah.
Umbia refresh page nini page yako.
Yeah, refresh ya. Samu najua sasa jino wana.
Jua ni kali.
Kama jua ni kali.
Kuja hapa ndio watu waache kupita mbele yangu.
Jamaa amepoteza link.
Si nimeanza simena stream upendo hii, kwani tunasema live.
Ya, lakini link ya huyu jamaa imechange, hii imepotea. Yenye tumekuwa tukitumia ile link yenye alinitumia ndio hii imepotea.
Ya leo.
Haiko. Hainionyeshi live.
Kutoka kitambo. Ama ni stream yake ilikuwa.
Stream yake ni kama ilikatika.
Hiyo stream imeisha.
Unajua Sam, shida yake ukimwambia vitu anataka tukashwe kwa mchukua tu. Mara mimi najua it's my job is at stake. Kuna naweza link ile turudi kwa ile. Wewe bwana, hii link yako ili stop bwana. Link, mimi siko kwa link, sioni live. Link yetu ili stop, ulikata link. Link imekatika bwana, na watu tuko hapa bwana, tunajaribu kupambana bwana. Imagine saa hii penye the same link. Sasa na ile link yenye tulikuwa tuna stream nayo. So unajua itabidi tutumie watu link mpya. Net imekata. So what do we do? So we are not online. Sam, so nipe information nijue what to do. Kama tunaanzisha link mpya, ni link mpya. Yana.
Msi data iko ama WhatsApp
Anasota
aje?
tunaanza link mpya, lakini iko sawa, wewe endelea na hiyo.
Anasota aje yeye? Ona, fanya hivi.
Ni kuanzisha link mpya.
Ona, fanya hivi simu tumia watu link ya page. Usitumie link ya stream. Si page yako. Lazima page ya shule, watumie link ya page ya shule, sio link ya stream. Ndio akifungua unamtuma direct kwa page ya shule, anapata yenye ni live.
Sasa sio ndio inapatikana, ni mafunzo anatakana kufikia kitu kama hiyo. Sio mimi.
Ni acha ndaongea na yeye. Ni acha ndamkoa kuongea na
tume link ya stream.
Tume link ya shule so that mtu akifungua they are able to get everything. Unaona hata hii stream yenye imekatika, ukiwatumia link ya shule they'll be able to get. Mwende atume link ya page ya shule.
Ndio ninakwambia inatuchoma. So unajua itabidi sasa tuanze kutumana mali zingine mpya.
Haizi tumia
link ya shule. Kwa sababu tumia link ya shule unatumia watu wengi. Na hii ni this is specifically for
okay. No. So kuna channel ya agribusiness kwa link ya shule.
Yeah, shule. Excuse me, can you allow the chief guest to see what is happening here? Who is the one in charge? Hebu songa kidogo, Just wait ya usiende, songa tu kidogo ndio.
Yes, we have mint and rosemary and thyme also. They are also good when you have a congested chest. For just boiling water and inhaling. But otherwise, you're very welcome. We teach our students. Actually, most of this is our students already. So we also have, after the passion fruit, yellow at the bottom, purple on top. And we also avail them when you're able to the farmers other than teaching. Yes.
Thank you. Lemon grass.
Thank you very much.
The lemon grass are very fat. Okay.
So you come, you pour your water, and then it comes out through the drains, goes through the drain, and then you make holes. So that as the water comes now, it spreads out. And it waters this garden. So it waters the garden and it diffuses very good. And then you plant your crop. And then we also have one that looks like a chana. Not chana, I mean a chapel. Yes, but it is a garden in itself. So underneath you have blocks at different sizes. You're putting the blocks at the base of different sizes, and then you plant your crop. So when you plant this crop, as it continues to grow, it uses the good soil at the top, and then as it continues to grow, vegetation begins to decompose. So in another 3-4 months, the roots will be at this level, where now they are able to drain the nutrients from the vegetation, because they decompose faster. As they continue, they get to the smaller pieces of the wood, Within a year or 2 years, they will have fully decomposed. So again, as they decompose, they release nutrients. By the time you come to the 5th year or even the 10th year, the logs at the base will have fully decomposed. So the advantage with a system like this is that you don't have to start buying fertilizer. It is self-sustaining for even 10, 15, 20 years. So you just plant and you keep it will keep releasing nutrients for your crop.
Keep on planting your crop as you continue.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's move to the maize. All right.
Unasikia uzuri ya hibiscus. Uko basi? Sudan. Sasa tunapanda. Unajua sasa Kenya.
There's a maize called governor.
These are hustlers who joined us just 2 days ago. And we were going to stop them, but they said, but you know we are hustlers. So we said okay, come in.
The thing is not a small thing.
Come in, we will
I like to
accept.
see my cabbages like that.
There are no cabbages.
Those are no cabbages. What is in the valley? Those are cabbages. Just wait. Welcome the chief guest. Just stay around.
Barieno. Santeni wacha tusome sisi wote.
Okay. We are the ones who managed this farm since day one. After Kenya Seed planted their crop, we came with the nutrition and of water. And then on fall annual, we used the product which has 2 active molecules. It has an emamectin benzoate and an indoxacarb. It's called Occasion Star. It is applied at a rate of 3 mils in 20 liters of water. That's why you see there is no sign of fall armyworm on this crop. Yes. And then on weeding, we did a pre-emergence weed control. We used the product called Governor from Green Life Group. Just to use it as a pre-emergence. Yes.
So when you do pre-emergence, it comes clean like that?
Up to from the around, it's not 3 months, and it's still that clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it is both free.
Chief guest, we are joined by the DG, Sangishu. I mean, Elio Marakwet, Professor Cheserek.
Congratulations. Yeah. It was a present time.
I am a product of this place.
Karibu sana.
A product of this place. Now you are going to provide outreach program out there.
Weka auto. Was. This was wind, there was too much wind at this time. And this is
Kenya Seed hakuna mtu upande huo wako pale. Okay. Wako upande ule kwa vegetable.
We'll go around. We'll go around. Just
no
finish
problem.
it. Is there any new story here?
Yeah. About the nutrition. Yes.
Is it the same thing we were told there?
No, maybe there you were talking about Baraka. This is
It's okay.
the nutrition we use.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So for planting, we are trying to teach farmers to avoid the use of DAP. We are encouraging farmers to use planting fertilizer. Like here, these blocks going up there, we've used Yaramila Power. This is an NPK fertilizer. We use at a rate of 75 kilos per acre. That is the recommended rate. Maybe the least you can use is 50 kilos per acre. That is Yaramila Power NPK fertilizer. And then before you top trace, we advise farmers to use a crop boost, which is a foliar fertilizer at the early stage to improve the rooting system of the plant before you top trace. So after applying a crop boost which is high of phosphorus, your maize will be ready to uptake the top dressing. So we recommend farmers at top dressing, that is at 45 days or near it. We apply Yaravera amidas. Yaravera amidas is 40% nitrogen, 6% sulfur, and it is in nitrate form, whereby there is no conversion from ammonium nitrate to nitrate. So it is ready for the plant to take up. So inakuwa rahisi for the mimea iweze kuchukua mbio sana.
Asante.
Sawa sawa.
Thank you very much.
Mkulima hasa ataweza.
Yeah, the prices are okay.
That's the price.
This is too tall.
This is too tall.
Yeah, to say it's very good for selling. Very good for selling. You have a lot of stock. Yeah, you get a lot of driving close here. Because that's the same this spanner. Hizi nilikuwa nimetumia jana. Pana, who is here, Pana? All right, you're there? Okay, let's come there. Okay. This is Pana seed.
Pana Bareno.
Thank you, sir. At Pana seed, we have a new variety. New variety. In fact, one from Pioneer and Pana seed. This one is for 9M-91. The best variety you oppose is the darkening of the farmers can supersede 691. So very soon we will have in market.
You have it in the market.
But for now, 691 the best for South Central.
All right.
So, thank you.
Sawa sawa.
The new variety.
Pana
M91 900 series.
Yes. Takaya. Twende hiyo side. Amazing. Hiyo ni pana seed yote. Ito iko live. Takayas, who is here?
Those are just selling. Let's see the vegetables. We've been seeing these other things. On the vegetables part.
Excuse me, let's stop here.
Yes.
Takayas. Oh, we are. Okay, hebu songa kidogo wazee, usiende mbali. On here. Talk loud please.
Yeah, ile kampuni ya Takaya. Hapa tuko na squash. Squash inatumika kama pocket. Na kuna hizo cucumber inatumika kwa unachop kwa chakula. Unapika chakula. Unapanda mita moja. Unatumia mbolea kama ya ng'ombe hivi. Unachanganya. Sasa hii iko na mwezi mmoja. Na unaanza toa.
It is ready.
Yeah, as long as inakuja juu, unaanza kutoa hiyo.
Na una harvest for how long?
Una harvest for around 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah. Hiyo ni kitu kinakujia itambai, sio kama
itambai.
Yeah. Inakuja juu. Yeah.
Mpaka na hizi maua.
Yeah, tuko na guests hapa.
Hizi ni maua mnauza pia?
Hii ni maua ina attract hizo white flies.
Yes. They are for protection purposes.
I was asking you. Here. Takaya here. Okay. Tell us about this vegetable. Yeah. So we have the chief guest and the chief. Hii ni baraka ama ni baraka? Nini kilimo F1? Na majua na siku ngapi? Kilimo atakuwa na pesa mkubwa.
Tusonge pale mbele.
Na watu wengine hawajafollow. Na hiyo link nyingine ilikuwa na ungapo ulikuwa na follow. Ya link ungapo ulikuwa na follow.
We have the chief guest. Can you tell us briefly what's happening here? Farmers, ngoja kidogo tu tumalize. I mean, just don't go away. Ngoja tu hapo karibu.
Welcome to Kenya Seed Company. This is our stand
as a company, we deal with seeds for all the kind of crops the farmers do around here. So for this particular area, we've planted the different seeds so that we're able to physically exhibit to the farmers what the practices are supposed to do. And beyond exhibiting, beyond planting, we are also selling to them. So as a company, we have maize varieties. For maize varieties, especially for these high altitude areas, we have the 6 series varieties. We have the 6213, 6614, 6218. The 666 they are preferred for these high altitude areas because we have adequate rainfall. And the advantage with the high altitude varieties is they do yield a lot. So even if they take quite a long time, the farmers are able to get that. They are able to get their returns in terms of the amount of yield. So beyond the high altitude, we also have farmers from
yield. Is the number of bags.
Yes.
If you tell me I plant 10 kilos in a
10 kilos in an acre.
10 kilos in an acre.
Yeah.
You get how many bags?
So they differ from varieties. No, I will give an example. Like one of our highest yielder is 6218. 6218 we will achieve up to 56 bags. Yes, 56 bags. Yes.
That is experimental or what the farmer?
Yeah, that is if a farmer reaches that. Yeah, but you're getting. We have a good chunk who are doing in their 40s, which is a good yield. But we tell farmers anything above 30 on the high altitude areas. That is good yield.
So our farmer should not be complaining because if you have got good variety of seeds, it gives you 40 in the bags. And whatever you've used, all those inputs, then the farmer should not be complaining.
Sure.
So the farmer is complaining because he's not getting high returns?
Yes, exactly.
So, but all these farmers plant these seeds because they don't buy from any other place. They buy from Kenya seed. How come? That's a question I'm asking. How come? We are not. These farmers are still crying.
Actually,
what is the challenge?
I would be able to mention that. In terms of seed, we give them the seeds that can get up to that level. But we have other factors that really affect this farming. We have the issues of weed control. Weed is one of the things that really affects the amount of yield. We have had the fertilizer issue, but now we have it. The government is subsidizing on that because now when you compromise also on feeding the maize, it will equally compromise on the yield that will come. Another factor is we are getting now farmers who are getting the 40 bags in an acre. The other issue now becomes the issue of price, the price of the end product. But now with the time we're seeing the price seems to be stabilizing. So we're hoping this year the farmers who are harvesting.
Kenya is in this business for the longest. Since we grew up. I think it is important that you have, now that you are the people selling the seeds, you need to have your extension services to these farmers. Otherwise, they will stop growing maize and they will be out of business. That is the challenge I'm living.
Very true. Okay, let's go up.
Saini? Haki ulipaki tu kwa shamba. Tu ni kwa shamba katikati. Awachana tutarudisha huko. Wacha tutarudisha huko. Wacha tuarudisha huko.
Who is there?
Who is the owner of this? Okay, we have the chief guest. Can you just briefly say what are you doing?
We are guided by three main objectives: providing job opportunities to women, conservation of the environment, and food security. So, as a form of providing job opportunities to the youth, this system can be used to transport agricultural produce and used to sell, maybe let's say for instance, a farmer has vegetables and needs to sell them. Hapa juu kipanga mboga yako, alafu pia unafunga unaiattach kwa bicycle kwa motorbike.
Transporting mechanism.
As anatembea kwa marketplace, as you can see here, we are using disposed car tires. So this tire acts as the suspension system of the vehicle. So this vehicle has 3 suspension systems. There's that one at the back, there's this one tire, and this one, this is a spring. Yeah. So hapa juu kieka load yako, like for instance let's say around 70 kgs. And you can see the car hapa juu very comfortable.
This is really innovation.
These are passive solar tires for dry omena. Yes, currently, like for example in Lake Victoria, when one go fish for this omena, they normally sun dry. Yeah. Alafu pia inaweza nyesha na maybe uko mbali na hakuna mwenye anaweza anua. So inasaidia ku dry omena. Yeah. The black, you see the black substance there? That's the one that makes them the excess moisture.
Where do you put?
Where's the omena?
So where's the omena?
Omena is there. Yes.
This was small scale. What do you like sitting here?
We are serious about the hustlers.
We have brought a chief guest here. Can you just summarize what you are demonstrating here?
Okay, yes.
Start with your name and where you come from.
Hello everyone, I'm John Arnold Yambo. I'm a civil and structural engineering student here at the University of Eldoret. I'm in my 5th year. So this is one prototype of a honey extractor. It is a device that is used to extract honey from the honeycombs. So we take the honeycombs from the natural colonies or from the indigenous hives. Then we put them inside these baskets here. We fit them inside the basket without compressing or destroying the honeycomb. Then we fasten using these nuts. So just for you to see what's happening inside, we use this crank to produce that rotatory motion. The rotatory motion produces a force called centrifugal force. It is a force that occurs when something goes around a circle. So that force enables the honey to come out of the honeycombs. Then the honeycombs remain undisturbed. They won't be destroyed whatsoever. So what we have as the final product is the purity. Then we collect the wax from this branch.
The honey, you collect the honey.
And then where do you take this?
The honeycombs can be used, they can be recycled and used to make such products. So we are interested in having pure honey without wax, easy operation. It can work even with people with disability, children, etc.
Okay. Have you costed this? How much would this cost?
We are still in the process of patenting. We can price it at 20 to 30,000.
Because of this deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me, can you give the chief guest just 1 minute? Can you explain to the chief guest what you are demonstrating here? Start with your name, where you come from and what you are doing. Talk loud. Look at the eyes of the chief guest. Let's put it. Same as us. All right.
My innovation, I call it a manual boom square.
spray.
Because the real boom spray is the one powered by PTO. So this is manual because you use your effort. So the wheel is the driving mechanism. Once it rotates, it drives this gear. So the driver key, I call the driver key. Then I transmit that. So it goes up, it goes up. So once it's up, this one is up. When it's down here. So it's facilitated that pump. So it transmits
So you
that
just
pressure.
push it, yeah.
That pressure to the nozzles. So when I want to attain maximum pressure, so it pumps fast.
All right.
When I want to regulate it, I go slowly. It pumps slowly.
So does it work?
Yeah. So
Can you
when I want-
demonstrate a bit?
When I want to attain my stability, I use this. Just like the faro wheel.
Oh yeah.
So I put it down, I open this bolt. It goes down, then it comes to
But you see now, if you're in the farm and it becomes heavy, you can't push it.
It's not heavy. It's low, you put it here.
All right.
Push like a wheelbarrow. Kidogo so that it doesn't.
Maji iko?
Push wheelbarrow tuone hiyo.
Hebu space kidogo tuone hii jamaa atembee.
Ndio ile wheelbarrow yenyewe.
Pressure fast. Work fast, it comes fast.
Badala ya kufunga kwa mgongo. The fish, we follow this. Mama, ngoja tu kidogo usiende, ni dakika chache tu. Can you let us know who you are and what is you are doing here?
Okay.
And try to talk a bit loud.
I'm Gideon Kiprono from School of Business and Management. Here I'm doing a project about enhancing the fish, the catfish, to have more omega-3. So the study and research shows that these plants are very rich in omega-3. So what do? We harvest the rainwater, then we pass it to the first pond here, where we plant this plant. So when the plant is bigger, that has grown to be a bushy, you take it and have dry it on a sun. Then you crush it into powder form. After being powder form, you mix it with the fish feeds, like this one now that we are mixing. So you feed it to your fish. When the fish eat it, it's able to synthesize the feed to get omega-3. So when human consume this fish, he's able to get more omega-3 than the other fish from other ponds. Yeah. And the importance of omega-3 is that it helps in brain development, help in reducing the chances of getting cancer, diabetes, and even eyes. Yeah. And we are doing this to help farmers to have these fish selling them at a higher price than the other fish, because this one has been boosted with omega-3.
All right.
Another thing that we are doing.
So we have the red wiggler worms. These worms have a protein content of 80%. They are cultured. So our local manufacturers of the fish feeds, the unga, scrating, the highest protein content food they produce is about 35%, and this is 80%. So we culture this so that we can boost the protein content of our foods. In culturing this, if we construct something like a bed, at the bottom we place a black polythene paper. We put the gravels on top, then we cover them with a sack. Then on top, behind our kitchen, is that kitchen waste. We come, we place on top, then we introduce this black soldier, or these red wiggler worms on them. As they are there, we can feed them with the fruit remains or ugali remains. When they feed on them, they produce a liquid known as food. At the bottom of that table that you have constructed, you put there a can where you can harvest that food. Aside from that, these black salt, these red wiggler worms, when you remove them from there, you dry them and add them to the fish feeds. Then you give them to the fish and boosted their proteins. Two, these remains are manure, very rich. So you can put them in your farm or you can sell them. This you can do as a business. You can also culture this and sell it to other fish.
Okay, thank you very much. Guess let's, excuse me, give us time. Like a charge very briefly, what we're doing here. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Let's have we have a chief guest, so please let's keep quiet.
Okay, welcome.
Please tell us what's happening here.
Okay, my name is Evelyn. These are black soldier flies.
Evelyn, kutoka wapi?
Kutoka Fair and Sustainable, but I'm working with the fisheries to see if we can come.
Right.
Yes. So black soldier fly, let me tell you about the black soldier flies. The black soldier flies are in the adult stage. They don't feed, and they don't sting. So maybe that's why we are keeping them instead of the house flies. So they will not transmit any disease. They cannot sting you. They are harmless. When they will lay the eggs around an attractant. So we have an attractant in here, something that so it will lay around the eggs, around the attractant, and then we will collect. It will lay. We use this one so that it's like hiding the eggs. So when it hides the eggs, we'll collect this one and we put it on, let's say, maize jam. Then within 3 days, it will hatch. So when they hatch, this is how they look. Within 3 days, even the one banana. Yes, then we introduce again to more organic waste. So let's say waste from the market, as long as it's organic. Then within 14 days, this is how they will look. Watakuwa wamekula, and then watakuwa wamekuwa wakubwa. Hapa hivi sasa you can feed kuku, unaweza patia nguruwe, unaweza patia samaki. And then after they have eaten for organic waste, you get the mbolea. After you sieve, you just scoop this. You get this one and then you get this one. So we have two products from black soldier fly. The larvae and the organic fertilizer.
Yeah. What is the... So if the farmer is supposed to keep chicken, for example, you need this.
Yes. You know...
and some of these farmers are in the rural areas. They don't get this fruits waste or the market waste, which is the alternative.
Okay, if you have poultry, you know, like I said, they are feeding on anything organic. So chicken droppings. In fact, it is number 2. They will even grow bigger than this. So hiyo uchafu ya kuku, mkulima atatumia. Kama ni nguruwe, uchafu ya nguruwe, waste, ataichukua, atatumia the same. They will eat. Then bado watatoa mbolea, watakuwa kubwa. As in you'll have zero waste kama kwa mkulima.
So if you collect the chicken waste itself, you can now store them here?
Yes, you use, okay, you have to use, let's say, something plastic like this crate or ama besheni because they are feeding on anything organic. And the chicken waste utaiongeza maji to be moisturized. Then you just put the eggs, let's say, unapanga tu hivyo juu. After that, within 3 days, zitakuwa zimehatch and they will start feeding your chicken waste. Then within 14 days, watakuwa wametolea mbolea and then you
So in short, you're looking for protein.
In short, we are
because
looking for protein.
Animal protein is very expensive.
Yeah.
Omena is scarce. Can you summarize with that?
We want the chicken farm also to use the same waste to generate protein for the chicken.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yes.
Which I think is the important point you were telling. Okay. Let's. Pardon? Go the other side. Excuse me. Let's follow the other side. Okay, can you clear for us? Excuse me. Just clear for us. Dakika chache tu, chief guest. Don't go away. Ngoja tu kidogo, lakini just give us slight space. Okay. Can you tell us what's happening here?
Here we are dealing with making aquariums and rearing of ornamental fish.
Voice kidogo.
We are dealing with aquarium.
You have not introduced yourself.
My name is Samuel Kipkemai, from the University of Eldoret Fish Hatchery. Here we are demonstrating to our farmers and businessmen on how to make an aquarium and rare ornamental fish like goldfish, swordtail, and so many other ornamental fish. And this fish is important in that it reduces stress in human beings. When you are tired from work, when you reach home, you will be able to maybe feed and see the movement.
Or inside the office.
Inside the office, hotels, and that movement of fish and their colors attracts attention, and you will be relieved. That's why it is placed in front of patients in hospitals, because they release stress to human beings. We are advising our farmers also to construct a pond like this, a small pond for commercial purposes. Especially, we are targeting our youths to construct a small pond like this of 1 meter by 2 meters, and this is able to hold 100 fish. 100 fish, and each we are selling it at 100 shillings per inch. And if per inch, if the fish is 2 inches, it is 200 shillings. Ornamental fish for beauty. Anything that is beautiful is expensive. If there are 100 fish, that means you will have 10,000 shillings if you sell them at this. And this is good for our youths who are looking for jobs, and money is here within a 2 meter by 1 meter area, and they will be selling them to those farmers who do business in aquariums and those who rear fish in their homes.
Those who can make that. You can grow them. So you sell this, but that one also you can sell. Yeah. This one is faster. Yeah, this one is faster and it's more expensive. So like if one inch is 100 bob, but the other one 300 kilos is
the other one is you can sell it at 400 shillings per kilo.
So this is
you just feed they require a pinch of feeds, a mixture of fish meal, wheat bran, cottonseed cake, sunflower, which are found in the agrovets.
Plenty. Okay. Thank you. All right. So give us a chance kidogo tu.
Chance kidogo wageni
kidogo tu for the chief guest tafadhali.
Alafu mtaendelea eh.
In this section,
good morning girls. Good morning. Karibu sana. Okay.
In here we are demonstrating to our farmers how to make a fish pond. If you have poor soils like loam soils and marram soil or sandy soil, and you have plenty of water, you will be able to rear fish. That will not hamper you from rearing fish, because you will use a pond liner like this or a dam liner to rear your fish. You will fix an inlet for you and an outlet for you, and you will be able to rear fish as a rich source of protein, rich in omega-3 and omega-6. As a fish hatchery of the University of Eldoret, we are measuring on supply of fingerlings. We have fingerlings of different sizes: tilapia fingerlings, catfish fingerlings, goldfish fingerlings, and other ornamental fish. And our fingerlings, the far end is 5 shillings, and they are monosexed. We have sex reversed them because so that they will not disturb our farmers at the far end in our ponds. Our end to breed in the other side. So we are selling to the farmers monosex, all male population. That is 5 shillings, and this is 10 shillings. We've supplied farmers within our neighboring counties, even to the lake region, where we supplied catfish fingerlings for as bait for holding Nile perch, harvesting Nile perch. Those farmers who sell food is a challenge for farmers. That's why as a rich source of protein instead of fish meal, because fish meal is very expensive. We are using simple technologies like the rearing of black soldier fly, and an experiment is going on, and we will give you the results.
Thank you, Sami. Thank you very much. I think we can now go to across the other side.
Unaweza kwa kilo ama unaweza kwa piece? Wow.
Chair, can you hold it to the chief guest so that we can have a photograph? And one lady. Okay. All right. Okay, can you explain please?
Mimi nilikuja nikapiga kamba hapa.
Sababu ya kilo ama unauza kwa
kilo kwa leo tuuza kwa kilo. This kilo inaenda between 7 to 10 kgs per head. Lakini the other one kuna two varieties. This cows is just for being. Lakini this one between 7 to 10 kg. Hasa muone hii ni in terms of kgs. Lakini kwa local market hii ndio nzuri.
Hii inaenda kwa sababu ni per piece.
Per piece. Unajua per piece wanasema 50, 30.
Mbona
So 10,000 in 1 acre.
In 1 acre, hiyo spacing ya 6 cm by 6 cm. In 1 acre inachukua 10,000 heads.
And you're just saying that each head is about 30 bob. So you have 300,000.
Kwa hizo ndogo, lakini hizo kubwa ni tofauti. Hiki kile in terms of kilo.
Kabla waja nursery unatengeneza aje nursery?
Nursery natengeneza
from the beginning to the end.
And the type of seed, when or what to be very
Sasa hii ni tibere effort. Yeye kwa nursery unaprepare nursery ya 1 meter, alafu unatengeneza penye size ya shamba unataka kupanda, lakini width inataka ikuwe 1 meter. Alafu unatengeneza hiyo soil ya 5 meter. Sasa ukiweka nini unajua inakuwa size ndogo kabisa. Kwa size ndogo kabisa. Sasa una make some farrows. Hiyo farrows itakana ikifuka kwenye alafu utakapo na soil dogo tu si 0.5 sasa hiyo nursery after the transplanting unaiweka kidogo hiyo mchanga, after kuweka mchanga alafu unaweka kitu inaitwa mulch kuzuia hiyo nini, alafu una water immediately before mulch, kuweka hiyo mulch unakuja na hiyo, kuna dawa inaitwa ridomil, alafu na kitara una spray. Sasa kitara ina prevent nini pest, alafu ridomil sasa after mulch, after nini kumaliza hiyo process process yake itakuwa tu kufanya watering after 3 to 4 days anaanza water. Sasa after 3 weeks, that is the moment that hiyo ni mboga itakuwa imetosha transplant. Sasa utakuwa na mtu mainland. Sasa kwa mainland unachimba shimo nzuri. Sasa tunasema hata ukikuwa na manure unaweka hiyo manure mpaka ifike karibu 3/4 ile shimo, alafu unachukua ile top soil unitoe kwa shimo unaweka ndani ile shimo, unachanganya na hiyo manure, alafu just take
That's fertilizing ya urani
Sounds kind of but when you bring it to the
unachanganya kabisa. Sasa kuchanganya unakuja sasa una transplant. How to transplant? Just take the same chemical that is ridomil and Actara ama karate. Ridomil, Actara ama karate. The same day, the same time, immediately after transplanting, alafu unakuja una drench. Drench sisi watu wa farm kawaida tunatoa ile nozzle ya top, tunaitoa. Alafu tunakuja tu kwa kila shimo, kwa hiyo seedling neck dogo. Kama kuna mvua lakini kama kuna mvua we just unangoja for the next 2 weeks hiyo sasa kuna press. Unatumia top press hiyo fertilizer iko na CN mingi. Yaani iko na nitrogen mingi, that is CN. Alafu na top press. The same way that hiyo sasa utakuwa na hasa program ya spray fungal disease na this inside. Utaendelea kutumia hiyo ridomil lakini usitumie tena Actara. Ndio kuna kitu kinaitwa ingeo. Ingeo. After tena nini after sasa nini tweaks tena itakuwa imeenda sasa 1 month. Then this inaitwa March. Kuna March ridomil plus March. Sasa March kuna ile caterpillar minus sasa hao ndio wanafanya. Alafu sasa ridomil pia wataendelea protect. Sasa uko with the same procedure after 2 weeks dawa tena introduce inaitwa spore. You have seen some cabbages unaona kuna leaf spores powder mildew. Sasa hiyo spore ina prevent which ina prevent ile nini alafu na hiyo alafu utaendelea kutumia ile ngeo.
Sawa. How long does it take to mature to the market?
To the market, to bury it only takes 2 days. Itakuwa ready 3 months. 3 months. Now the other one is cousin. It only takes up to 70 to 75 days. Itakuwa ready kufika market. Lakini uzuri ni zile cabbage ambayo ikifika tu only 90 days iko mature, kama kuna mvua mingi inapasuka. Hiyo lakini sasa hii this one iko at this one. This one haipasuki. Sasa si ati haipasuki lakini haipasuki. Si haipasuki mzee. Unaona market is important. Market is
now all those chemicals are
Syngenta products. A lot of chemicals.
Oh yes.
Gracias. kuandamana na chama wetu wa ABTF Saraburu wakishaingia pale, watasaini kitabu cha wageni, kisha baadaye wataegezwa katika kibanda cha University of Eldoret kujuzwa nini tunayoonyesha katika vibanda vyetu. So karibuni sana wageni wetu wa heshima. Asanteni sana mnavyoungana nasi. Tayari Professor Simiyu yuko tayari to usher in our visitors with Dr. Njoroge. Baada ya hiyo watatembea katika kibanda cha Agribis. Baada ya hiyo ni kibanda ya National Bank. Baada ya hiyo ni CKL na vibanda vyote ya sponsors wetu, wageni wetu wa heshima watatembea pale. So we just want to tell our exhibitors kwamba mkuwe tayari katika vibanda vyenu kusudi mpokee wageni wanaposunguka katika vibanda vyetu, na tunasema asanteni sana kwa sababu ninaona kila kitu inaenda vile ilivyopangwa. Tunawashukuru nyote as sponsors wetu tulipoanza hii hafla tangu jana mpaka siku ya leo, siku ya pili ambayo tunaona kwamba is so successful, and we appreciate you, we applaud you for standing with us to see that this agribusiness is going as planned. As you remember, this is our 15th agribusiness trade fair this year. Hii ni mwaka yetu ya 15 ambapo tunashukuru unaona sasa tunashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa sababu miongoni mwa wageni wa heshima siku ya leo ni aliyekuwa pia miongoni mmoja wetu Deputy Governor Elgeyo Marakwet, ambaye ni Excellency Professor Cheserek, Dr. Kios. Wao ndio walikuwa waanzilishi ya hii kitu. Ndiposa sasa wanakuta tumeibeba kubeba, na wao ndio wageni wa heshima wanafuatilia kuona kwamba kweli are you doing what they used to do. We want to appreciate you and we want to ask you Dr. Kios and Professor Chisrek and even Hilary Kimutai that will never let you down. This ABTF has to continue each and every year, and we are going to roll our sleeves to see that we are moving it from another height to a greater height. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, our Vice Chancellor, to receive our guests, and the Chairman of ABTF, Professor Aburu. We want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. Kindly, our sponsors right now, I told you, we also have another visitor, maybe to join us later, but we'll let you know. So,